We're live. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the first HiFi Turtle live stream in a very, very long time. It's very exciting to be here once again in front of you all after Expona, and that is the focus of today. We're going to be talking about me and Daniel's time of Expona, the rooms that we saw. We're going to be doing a bracket. So we have all pictures of all the rooms that we visited, or what I think is all the rooms that we visited. And we're going to do a knockout bracket, a round of very many. I think we have a total of 84 or 86 pictures, something like that. So 43 rounds in the gauntlet, the Thunderdome. And we're going to see what comes out on top at the very end. But, you know, as you may know, Daniel Base Therapy was here with me in Chicago, going to Expona, checking out the rooms as well. So he'll be providing some feedback on the rooms, and we'll both kind of decide what we want to move forward through the bracket and what we don't. So, you know, Expona was a lot of fun. It was a really, really different experience going as media. I know Daniel has gone as media before to a show, the show in California, but this was my first time going as media, and it was really a whole nother beast versus being an attendee, because being an attendee, you sit down, you listen, you leave, you have a good time. Being media, you sit down, you listen a little bit, take a ton of pictures, videos, you talk to the vendors, you try to kind of schmooze them up maybe a little bit, try to ask for a review unit or get some footage for your interview, or they want to talk to you because you're media and give you kind of a more detailed rundown about their product or whatnot. So just a really different experience, but a lot of fun. Had a lot of good connections. Very good time. Met a lot of different people. It was really cool, and I'm starting to see some real interest in people wanting to send me stuff for the channel and everything. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be really exciting. Daniel, thoughts?
3 minutes per room. While they're sleeping or working. Dude, I never added so much in my life. Like, I've been editing for the last 3 days, and I still have like 200 videos left. So it was awesome. I love Expona. Can't wait for next year. That's the thing I look up to every year now. So I'm dead. I'm gonna go to every Expona I can. And yeah, if you have the opportunity to go because it's amazing. Like, the people there are cool. Sometimes it gets screamed at by old people, but it is what it is, Because I just walk in there and start recording. Some people don't like that, but we're media. Just kidding, but yeah, let's start the video.
All right, so let's go to the bracket. Reminder, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, helps out the channel, all that good stuff. Links below, helps the channel as well. Okay, so here is our bracket. Ta-da! It's like we're real streamers with this setup. I do apologize for kind of the lower quality of the images. I was telling Daniel I tried to upload these pictures in full quality, and the website said that I exceeded the storage limit, so I had to reduce the size quite a bit to fit 84 or 86 pictures into here. So they're a little bit lower quality. I'll show, and also for some reason it rotated a few of these. So you see like the Philips design speaker for some reason got rotated on the side. So bear with me on that. I'll show some. I do have the original pictures, or at least the reduced size pictures that I use for this bracket, so I can pull some of those up if it gets a little wonky. So our first matchup here, we have the ClearSys ribbon speakers with Shunyata Research, Constellation, DCS, I believe a render. Yes, a render. Versus the all-in-one, very home decor oriented, very home decor friendly, Philips design omnidirectional all-in-one speaker. Daniel, your thoughts?
All right, so let's start with the Philips because I didn't really like them. I walked in there. It seems like they only have one woofer on the whole speaker, and it had no bass. It had no really detail at the top end. It looks pretty cool, like the Y factor, whatever thingy. It's high, but if you're an audiophile, I don't know if you're gonna like that. I don't know how the soundstage was because I didn't really sit down in the middle. But I personally wouldn't buy it. And how much is that, Ray? Do you know the pricing?
I know it's not extraordinarily expensive. I want to say it's like 3 or 4 thousand US.
All right.
I can't remember, but
What
I
was the
did. I
name of the
know.
other
I don't
one?
think it was too expensive. But I do
Oh,
agree. I think that it. But it was good sounding for what it is, which is
yeah.
kind of just a more fancy, fully sized Bluetooth speaker. I did think it looked very good. I like the chrome. I like the leather finish or whatever that is. I think it is supposed to be like a sustainable design. I'm not sure if it's leather in that instance because I don't know if leather qualifies as sustainable. It's got that kind of that wood around it. It was a very cool looking device. I wouldn't mind having one in my home, to be honest. But I would agree that it's kind of more of a lifestyle product. So while that sounds good, it's not the utmost purest fidelity for those who are hardcore. So let's move on to the Clearsys. What do you think about the Clearsys in the Shinyata room?
I was impressed. Like I walked in there and I was like, "Oh, it's one of those ribbon speakers. Let's go." And like I wasn't excited, so I sat down and then the bass hit and I was like, "What the hell? Is there a sub in here?" But there was no subs everywhere. Those sounded amazing. I was really impressed. Like I preferred those a lot more than the Philips.
Yeah, I'm
What do you
gonna I'm
think?
gonna agree. I thought a lot of bass for a ribbon speaker. I was really surprised. I think we saw a lot of speakers, ribbon speakers especially, that were talking about their ability to be very bassy. But these definitely were the ones that really delivered. The Shinyata cable was kind of funny because to me it almost looked like one of the hoverboards, like one of the electronic hoverboards. Like it was just so thick, and it has like the little wheels, but those are like the lifters from the ground. But I did like this room. I know you liked it too because they played your AGR for you. Not for you though, for the nice lady who was there, and
Yeah.
she was vibing. You were vibing. I'm gonna go with the Clearsys system as well. So we'll pick that as our winner. Okay, next system we have the Triangle Art room with their large horns and turntables and also tube amplifiers. And on the right, we have the Lin room. This is Lin's, I think, US debut here at Expona. I think it was the first time Lin has ever debuted. They brought their legendary Lin turntable. They brought a full Lin Climax system, room treatment enabled with this. It was a very beautiful piece, I will say, with the Sonus Faber Amati Generation 5 loudspeakers. Daniel, your thoughts?
I didn't really hear the triangle art one because I remember we just walked in for the turntables to do some videos on it. So I'm not gonna say anything. But the Lin room, we actually sat down and it sounded really good. I really liked it.
Okay.
Uh, the problem is the price. They're just insanely pricey, but we're not talking about that. But between those two rooms,
It's something to consider. It's something to consider how good the price was for the performance. I'll give you that.
yeah, but for between those rooms, I'll go with Lin because of the more technology, and I don't really like vinyl because I don't have storage space. So I'd go with Lin. I love the look of like the aluminum and yeah, Sonos Faber, man. I
Okay.
like it. What do you think?
I like the triangle art room. I liked the horns design was beautiful. A lot of horns are very pretty, and this one was no exception. But I really like the polishing on the wood. I like the look, except for the mid range here, kind of strange because they had like that egg carton kind of protect like foam around it. You know what I mean? Like that was a little strange to me from the aesthetic side, but it sounded pretty good. But I can't say I've ever just been a fan of horns. There's something about horn speakers where they're just always going to lose out for me. And I don't know if it's just, you just get like that kind of honkiness. It just sounds a little off to me. So I don't know. I just never have heard a horn that I really like. I think Avant Garde has been the closest to for me as far as like a horn speaker that I could say, oh yeah, it's really good. But then again, it's because it's so expensive. I don't know. I didn't remember how much the Triangle Art stuff was, but it's pretty up there as well.
Yeah, I think
The
it's like 30 grand. Those
Okay, 30
cables right
grand
there.
for the pair of speakers. Okay, so that's
No,
pretty
not for
comparable
the
to the
speaker.
oh,
For
not for the
the
speakers, for the turntable.
yeah, but I don't think the speakers are from Triangle Art though.
I thought they were. I thought they were
I
also
think
Triangle Art speakers.
Because I did some research on triangle art, and I only think the only thing they do is the vinyl players.
Oh, okay. So maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe it is a different speaker maker. Okay. But I will agree. I'm gonna go with the Lin Climax system. I thought it was pretty good. You know, it had some really good dynamics,
Ooh,
really good
climax.
vocals. Okay. Yes, that's what they call it. It's the Lin
Bro,
Climax.
I just
Really beautiful. I think that was one of it was probably like electronics. That was like the best I saw at the show, I think.
really, I like Vinny Rossi, man. I'm a sucker for Vinny Rossi.
Yeah, Vinny too. I mean, it would be right there. It's like
Yeah.
the Vinny or the Lin Climax. It's like right there as far as electronic design. Okay, we'll go with the Lin. Ooh, this is a good matchup.
Estalon.
This is a good matchup. Ooh, you're gonna go Estalon?
Yeah, bro. I don't like Stenheim. The looks is it's just ugly. Like
Oh,
I don't know. I
what
don't
about
like
the
the hard
sound? What about
edges.
tell me about the sound? Tell me about the sound.
The sound. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit tinny when it
On
comes
the
to sound.
Stenheim?
Yeah.
Get
Like we
out of
heard your
here.
music and I didn't feel like it was bass enough for that much money. The Astalons would just clap them cheeks.
Man.
And I don't like how they look. They look ugly. I don't like the red axes. I
But
don't like the glossy woofer.
what?
They just look
That
cheap.
doesn't make you think of like a Porsche or something like that? A
No, it
Porsche?
makes me think of like a Honda Fit or a
Honda
Fiat
Fit.
500.
The
I don't know.
disrespect with this man. The disrespect on this man right now.
Like I could walk into like Dollar Tree and find those speakers there.
Oh my god.
I don't like them. That's just me though.
Oh my god. You're hurting my feelings right
Look at
now.
Astalon. Look at those modern
Oh,
woofers. The gold, the
I mean,
line.
okay, the Estalon is beautiful. I 100% agree. The Estalon is a beautiful piece of artwork, but also consider that the Stenheim is like a third of the cost of the Estalon room.
Mm. I don't know. I
The
can't. I just can't go
the
Stenheim,
VTLs were
man.
so good. You know, I'm gonna show some favoritism to Stenheim too because they played my music.
I don't know. I like the amplifiers right there though, but the speakers, I don't know. I
Oh.
listen to them. They're good, but I don't know. I think
The
looks is really important when you're paying a lot of money, and those looks don't attract me at all. I just look at them and I'm like they're boring. They're literally square. Like you're paying how much? 125K for this
it was
for
like
the full.
155K for the Stenheims. It
See,
was
like
like
I'd go Wilson Audio, and get the Alex V's
Alex V.
or Alexia. Alexia is
Yeah,
pretty good
no,
too.
yeah.
Like
Well,
so many
the
options at
Alexia
that
is
price range.
67, something in that range. No, 62, I think.
See, and I just get
Something
some
like
Dan
that.
D'Agostino's amps, and I'm set. I wouldn't look back at those and be like, "Oh, I missed out." Nah, bro, I don't like those. Sorry.
Okay. All right. We're split on this.
You can choose the Stenheim if you want. I don't mind.
We gotta make a choice here. I'm willing to do a coin flip, but
You don't have a
I'll
coin.
be devastated if the Stenheim loses in this round.
I do it.
All right, let's
I'll pick
do.
heads.
You're gonna pick heads. All right.
Yeah.
I'll put this on stream so people don't think I'm like cheating. Here, I'll put it on stream.
All right.
All right, flip a coin.
Heads.
Oh, damn it.
Let's go, bro.
All right. I guess we're going Estalon. Sorry, Stenheim.
Even the website knew.
I'm so sad for this to get eliminated in the first round. All right.
Ooh.
All right. We got Alta Audio, and this was Alta Audio with, I believe, Modrite. And then we had the Bowers and Wilkins with Macintosh.
That's like every year, Bowers and Wilkins and Mac. But that's a hard pick though, because Alta Audio is doing pretty good. I like their speakers and how they sound.
Mm-hmm.
What are we going for? Looks, sound, price, everything.
Basically, like, what would you rather have? But if it was like, but keep cost in mind. I would say still keep cost in mind.
Then I'd go Bowers and Wilkins with Macintosh.
Okay.
Dude,
really?
The green. It's like
the green.
Yeah, it's just beautiful. Like the little thing,
the
like
meter.
green lights. I'll just get the that model, which is like the what 804 or 805?
This is the 802. This is the 802.
802. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the less the number, the bigger they get. So I'd go with all black if they had it.
They do.
There goes. Bowers and Wilkins. What about you?
I was gonna pick the Alta.
Dang, bro.
I like the Alta. I like the mod right. I like the construction of the mod right. I really like the sound of this room. I thought the Bowers and unfortunately was just like too bright. Even with the tube gear all throughout. I do like the look. I do like the prestige and all that, but I would pick the Alta in this case.
All right, let's go Alta then.
Are you gonna go? You're willing to concede on Alta?
Yeah, I'm willing
All
to
right.
because they're pretty good. They're really
Okay.
good.
All right. We're gonna go Alta.
It's not like
Alta is
Stenheim.
mod
They're
right.
not ugly.
Oh my god.
YG, man.
No, this isn't
That other
YG.
room- That other room was weird. Wait, that's not YG?
That's not YG. No, that's Cairo. Or
Oh,
Charo. It's an Italian brand. Charo. With
I don't
Boulder. I think it was Boulder, AMG, and I can't remember the streamer here, but I know it's Charo. And then we have Pure Audio Project with Past Labs, a render, and I can't remember the turntable.
I don't know which one I'm gonna go here because I don't know both brands. I don't really like care about them, to be honest. But if I had to pick one for my house, I'd go with the one. Which way is left for you?
Left is the Pure Audio Project.
It's
left is this one to me.
I'll go with that one then because it just looks cool and you can see the woofers on the back and you use Past Labs.
Okay,
so I'll go with that. Because
I would agree with you. I would agree with you on this one. I do like the Charo is beautiful. I like the Boulder equipment, of course. This was, I think, one of the best looking rooms. Absolutely. Unfortunately, it just didn't pan out in this room very well. The sound quality, unfortunately, just didn't go. It wasn't giving.
There was no bass at all.
But I did like the Pure Audio projects. So I'm gonna go with Pure Audio Project on this one as well.
Yeah, finally we're getting to an agreement.
Okay, this is a horrible picture because I had to take. This is the one I had to take a screenshot from a video because I didn't take any pictures of this room. I only took video.
Should ask me to take you on a screenshot.
I did.
You did? You asked me for one?
Yeah, this is you told me you didn't have this one. This is the Klipsch. This is the Klipsch 9s and Klipsch 7s, I believe. The 9s and the 7s. And then we have the KLH Kendall and the new KLH model. I think it was 7. It was again 7 or 9.
I'm gonna get.
I think it was 7, right? Model 7, the new one that came out from KLH.
It's Model 9.
Model 9. I think it's Model 7.
$4,000
Model 7. I'm pretty sure.
All I know is
13-inch woofer. Yeah, 13-inch woofer. Shipping Q2, and then the Kendall Mark II, shipping Q3, reshored, made in Canada now, North America representing.
And cool fact: me and Ray were the first to listen to the new KLH.
Yeah, we came to this room very early at Expona, and the guy was like, "You're the first person in this room, and this is the world debut of this speaker. So you're literally the first person who hasn't worked for KLH to hear this speaker." So I'm like, "Oh my god, that's pretty cool."
So which one are you gonna go, Ray? I'll let you go first because
I'm gonna go with the Klipsch.
I was gonna go with the Klipsch too because I don't know. I just can't look the sex appeal on those. It's just
I really like the look of the Kendall, but I got to be honest, the KLH just for the looks wise wasn't for me. I think the smaller ones are a little bit more appealing in their looks because they're like a little cuter. But the 13-inch woofer, I don't. It wasn't as cute.
It looks bland. Like there's something missing there. Like you look at it, looks like one of those old speakers. I know they went for that.
Yeah, that's what they're going for.
I don't know. Just put it in the middle. Make all like a line, not this. I don't know.
But the Klipsch 9s were really impressive. I thought they were really impressive, especially for the price and the room constraints and everything like that. I think they really did a good job on those.
Those woofers are really good. They're like really high extension, really high.
So I'll give it to Klipsch. You're gonna give it to Klipsch?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go with Klipsch. Oh, almost. Okay, Van Schweiger just got a buy. Von Schweigert just got a buy on something. What was that? Oh no, that was the Triangle and Electro Compagnie room. Can I go back? Oh no.
I didn't like the triangle room though.
No, you didn't like it?
No,
All
I
right,
don't
we'll
know.
just give Electro Compagnie a free pass. Oh my god, Travis Sylvania. Love your videos. Can leave this video up to watch a bit later at work right now. Entry level Weist 204. Did you see it? I believe we did because I think it was in the Fern and Robbie room. Fern and Robbie room. The Weist stuff. But I was very excited. I was very excited to see that. I can't say I was familiar with anything else in that room, so it's very hard for me to tell. What the true quality of the deck alone was, but I know we did see it. For sure. And this video, will be published. You can watch it later at any time. So, definitely come back and see the bracket fight and all that. And, but thank you so much, Travis Sylvania, for the $9.99. Amazing.
Let's
Thank
go.
you.
Look, this two rooms is
this is a storied rivalry right here. This is a storied rivalry. This is seeing your ex at the ball. This is seeing your ex with their new husband and like you and your wife. Like this is truly like the fight to behold right here. Daniel, do you know the story here?
No. Oh yeah, I think the guy that designed the Borisons left and then made Rido, something like that.
The exact opposite. So
he worked at Rido and then made Borison.
Michael Borison and Lars. I've got him. His name's escaping me. I know his last name starts with K, but Michael Borison and Lars were the ones who founded Rido, and during the financial collapse in 2008, they had, of course, some financial troubles, and they brought on a new partner who I think became majority shareholder. And the story that they tell is that they didn't like the direction that the financial partner was taking the company in, so they left and they formed Borison. But it's a very similar looking speaker because I guess Michael has some of the patents on these things and probably has some of the design patents as well, or they did something kind of amicably or whatever. But this is definitely a very storied fight right here to have Borison versus Rido.
I don't know what to pick because in one side you have Margulis, which is my friend, and then on the other side you have Audio Group Denmark, which they're my friends. So I don't know which one to pick, man. And both sounded really good. It's not like one was worse than the other. Like both were really good, but I don't know. Fetch. I'll go for Dorados because those speakers I don't really like. I don't like
the Z3s. You didn't like the Z3s?
No, I don't like how they look. I really like how they sound. But the Rados are more my style. They're more like classy, curvy lines with the piano black. They look more like finished, Those are like hard edges. I don't really like hard edges on most speakers. I like on the Pythagoras, but on those, I don't know. But don't come for me, Auto Group Denmark. I love you guys. But I'll go with the Rado. What about you?
I would 100% go for the Boris, and I think I like the Ridos. Don't get me wrong. I was a big Rido fan even before Borison even existed. I liked Rido a lot. But after I got to follow the designer on this one, I got to go with Michael Borison, where he kind of jumped ship, and I'm jumping that ship with him. I'm going for the Borisons and the Rido Borison fight here.
I'm gonna stay with Rido.
You're gonna stay with Rido? All right,
we're
gonna go to the coin flip again.
Let's do it.
We're gonna go to the coin flip. All right, you called it last time. Tails.
All right.
Ooh,
this thing's rigged.
You won the first one.
I bet.
Okay, we got QLN versus Cube Audio, and the Cubes were with Pass Labs as per usual. The QLNs were the Marisone.
I don't know which one to pick here.
This is a hard one. I'll give you that. This is definitely a hard one.
I'll go QLN because I know the people there, and their speakers are greatly built, and I really like that. The people there, like every time I walk in, they're like, "Oh, bass therapy, we can play a song for you." I know this is kind of a, like cheating, but their speakers are not bad at all, and they work with Vinny
Yeah.
Rossi sometimes too, and that combo was perfect.
Yeah.
So I'll go with QLN because their speakers are just great, and I love the people that work there. So
Yeah,
I'll go.
I really like the QLNs. I actually, I have to give a lot of props to Cube Audio here in the past labs because I've heard the Cube Audios many different times. I've actually never really been a big fan of these single driver speakers, but for some reason this year I really felt like they were hitting on all cylinders. So I got to give it to them that they really did something this year where it sounded really, really good. Like, excuse me, a lot better than what I'm used to when it comes to these single driver speakers or Cube in general. But QLN is just so good. Every time I've heard QLN, I've been impressed. I'm going to go with QLN. And because I think it's really hard, I think it's really close here. I think they both sound really incredible. But I'm going to go with QLN just on the fact that the speaker doesn't look like McDonald's.
All right. You're going to go with the Cube?
Yeah, I'm going to go with QLN.
Oh, QLN. All right, let's do it.
Your microphone's breaking up a little bit.
Oh, really? It's because I just connected the AirPods. I don't know if we're like, is it good now?
It's still like really kind of fuzzy.
All right, let me just.
How about now?
That's good.
All right, perfect. Ooh, magical,
Magical with cat. We can go to that story later. Magical with cat versus JBL with Akram.
Like I don't know, JBL, I like it because it's like it's pretty cheap and you can afford it. Even I can afford it if I like get a job and stuff. But Magical, like if it's between those two and you're like, oh, which one you're gonna pick? Magical and Cat, bro. Like,
well, yeah, of
there's no
course,
compare.
but
sorry,
consider
JBL.
the price. Consider the price.
I don't care. I want Magical. Like,
All right,
if it's
okay.
between those two, I'll go Magical any day.
Okay, but it should be a little fair. Like it can't just be like we're going to vote for the most expensive system because there's going to be a very obvious winner at the very end.
I know, but like the JBL, I don't know. I didn't really hear it, and I don't know. I don't like those drivers on the JBL. Like the woofers are kind of ugly in my eyes. So they're ugly, you know. Just go Magic.
Okay, I don't have a super strong opinion for either, so I'll give you your Magico.
Yeah, but JBL is pretty good too. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, and this was the cheaper line of JBLs too. This wasn't the. I think there's a Studio is the model series.
No, it's like 6.
Oh yes. I forget, but it's not the HDIs. It's the line that's below that.
Yeah, and
but,
they're pretty.
I'll give you your your Magico S7s and the
those towers were like $5,000 a pair, so it's pretty good.
Almost. Oh my god, what the heck?
Ray, come down the clicking.
I didn't. Oh no.
No, we missed YG.
Oh no. YG. That can't be eliminated.
No.
Oh wait, I picked YG for the winner. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Oh wait. Oh shoot, what did I just do?
Ray.
Uh-oh.
We should have practiced.
Uh-oh. No. Hold on. How do I resume?
Oh, boys. We're having some technical difficulties.
Uh-oh. Use. There we go. Okay, phew, we're back.
Right,
okay, this was the right choice. YG over the that weird subwoofer room. 100%.
Perfect. All right.
Okay, so we have the Modrite with these M5 speakers. I don't remember who made these speakers, but this was a Modrite room. And then we had the EMM Labs, and the brand starts with an A, but they're a line array speaker. I think it begins with A, but these were huge on the right here. These were gigantic. These were like 7 feet tall.
Look, here I'll go with the small speakers. I like those.
Yeah, I like the sound of the Modrite again. I like the smaller speaker. I think that even though this is a huge speaker,
I don't like how they sound. It's just not my taste, you know?
Yeah, I think that the source material they were playing wasn't that great either. The room was really challenging, I think, for these. So I'm gonna give it to Modrite on this one as well.
Bro, we're gonna get canceled after this video.
No.
Ooh. All right.
Okay. Yeah. This is a good matchup right here.
All right, Arete, last year we heard them. They were really bad. Like, I did not like them. I walked in there and I was like disappointed because they have a passive radiator. I love passive radiators. But this year we walked in there and they were like super good, like really good. So I love Magical, but I'll go with Arete because they put in the work and they actually like fixed their speakers. They changed the crossover, and I already chose Magical once. Even though those Magicals are blue and they look freaking spectacular, I'll go with Arete because hard work
Ooh.
pays off.
Oh, I was right. It is the studio on the JBLs. I was right.
Studio?
Scott, it's the studio I think 698. Yes. Studio 698 is
All
that
right.
JBL model that we saw earlier.
I
Okay,
knew it was
so
big something, so
Magico versus Airtie. And they're both powered by Cat. It's actually the same, almost the exact same electronics. They're both Cat electronics in these rooms. So this is a very good matchup. It's a very similar electronics versus the
like a 70,000 per
yeah,
speaker versus a
no, I mean, what are
5,000.
they, like 50 or maybe like 45, something like that. I mean, with the paint job, it might push you up to 60 or something like that. And then we have the air ties, which were, I think, like what, 4 or 5 grand, 6 grand.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but I think they're 5.
They're around like 5 or 6, something like that. I mean,
Yeah.
many fractions of the price. I mean, the Magicos are 100% just pure beauty for sure. The air ties, really good. I mean, really good for the price. I mean, to be able to, and I mean, the electronics were very expensive. Don't get me wrong, very expensive. But
I'll go with Arte.
I'm gonna go with Arete as well, or Airtie. I
It's
think.
Tay because it's an A.
Really, I thought it was Arete.
Because if you read it properly, it's A. So Arte.
Okay, I liked
I
it a
don't know,
lot.
but
It has nothing to do with Magico
yeah,
or anything like that. I know we had a funny.
Magico's coming for us.
Oh no! Oh no! It was we had a funny run in with Magico. We talked to some people over there,
Yeah.
and when I was in the room, I didn't get yelled at, but they told me like watch your feet because I was getting really close to one of their power cords. And they were getting kind of nervous, and then they like knew who I was, but they were kind of like, oh, there's
I
some things
know
that you've
you.
said about Magico that are just untrue. And I'm like, oh no, what did I say? I literally went home that night. I looked at literally every post that I have ever posted about Magico in my 3 years of running HiFi Turtle. Every Magico post to see like what I said wrong. I realized what I said wrong, but what was crazy was that post was from literally like 3 years ago. It was like 3 or 4 months after I made the HiFi Turtle page. So it's like Magico's been watching me for so long. And I'm like, oh
They're like
God.
the first thing they wake up in the morning. Hi-Fi
They
Turtle.
check if HiFi Turtle posted, which is a little scary, but no, Magico's great. They're very friendly, very nice. Appreciate Magico. Make some great stuff. But in this case, I will pick the Arete.
Yep, me too.
Okay.
Look.
This is hard. This is a hard one. Okay. Another hard one. We have Infigo audio with Alta audio showing off Alta's new open baffle speaker with the sealed sub. Very, 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 very good. Very interesting equipment from Infigo. And I like that with the Infigo equipment, you could actually see inside. It had the optional removable metal top. So you could take the metal top off and there's still a glass top underneath. So you can just see the insides of the pieces. Really, really cool. On the other hand, we have the Sonus Faber Amati Generation 5 again with several pieces from Motel, Project Carbon turntable, and the new Michi S2 equipment. So, I don't think they're, I don't remember. No, it was. I'm pretty sure it was the Michi S2 preamp and DAC, and then the not S2, the original S5, I believe it's called, power amplifier. But this was a really, really, really good sounding room too, and really cool. They had a lot of cool stuff on display. They had that Toroidal transformer we tried to lift, remember? And the guy told us it
Yeah.
was only 12 pounds, and we tried to lift it with one hand, and we're like, "There's no way this is only 12 pounds."
Yeah, like 25.
It was. I thought it was like 18 or 20. Like it was a beefy thing. And then I also have that picture of me with the capacitor from the S5, and it's like just gigantic.
Look, this is a hard one, dude. I'm thinking. What are you going with?
I'm going to go for Rotel and Sonus Faber.
Really?
And the reason why is because I think they're both excellent sounding rooms. I think they both are pretty closely priced, I want to say, as well. I think it's hard to choose between one or the other on the sound aspect. But what I'm going to give the edge to Rotel on is the experience in the room by providing those cutouts of the amplifiers, providing the parts themselves that were really cool. I'm going to give him the edge on just the room experience.
All right, I'll go with Infigo and Alta because those amplifiers are
Because you want to annoy me.
No, like I actually liked. I don't know. I like Michi a lot. Their stuff is really nice, and like the screen on it with like all the
with the frequency bands. Yeah.
I was editing this video today. Like, oh my gosh, I'm just going through everything, but I'll go with Infigo, man. I like the lights. I like the what is it called when you go with the machine to the
Oh, the
like,
CNCing, the
yes,
CNCing.
It's just amazing, and like you can just remove the top and see the insides and not die if you touch a capacitor because you can't. So I'll go with Infigo and
not die. You're gonna vote for them because you won't die.
Yeah,
I like that. Hold on,
and the technology too is different. It's not like a normal amplifier. I think the guy said you can go you can turn the volume up until infinity. It'll never stop turning up the volume or something like that.
There's me with the capacitor from the S5. It's like literally as big as my head. All right, are we coin flipping again?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
I'm battling on this one. I'm going first though.
All right, you get to choose.
Tails. Yeah.
All right, you win. All right. Congratulations, Alta Audio and Infigo Audio.
You moved up. Oh, yeah.
F's in the chat. F's in the chat for for Rotel and Fine Sounds.
Per listen, man. This is not even a.
This isn't a competition at all. This isn't a competition at all. Per listen, 100%.
I'm sorry for that room, dude. I just felt bad. Oh, two of my favorite brands, PMC and
the PMC room was really, really good.
Yes,
but
they kill it with their speakers, man. They're really good at it, but they're really expensive. Even the 21s, which are the little bookshelves, are like 15 grand, 20 grand. But those are like 280,000 for the Barton. I don't know how much is that one because I think those are like studio monitors.
Yeah, they're they can be for the studio purpose. I want to say, I know they're definitely in the tens of thousands. I'm pretty sure.
Probably 60s, 70s.
Oh, not that high,
Because they use a transmission line.
Because the flagship PMC, the huge Fenestra, is only like 70,000.
Oh,
so these are the line that's just below the Fenestra. So I want to say this is I think it's 30-ish for the PMC versus the 280 for the Borison.
Look, I'm gonna have to pick the Borison here because we were some of the first ones to see it, and those were the best speakers I've ever heard. So I'll go with Borison.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for
I love PMC, but the Borisons are just, and the technology in them. Like the guy was explaining, I was like, what the heck? It's just the best of the best, all the freaking best. The cables are the best, the tweeter is the best, the woofers, the cabinet, everything on it is the freaking best. So
yeah, the PMC was really, really good. But I think the Borison does have that, in my opinion, he has the contender for best of show. So I'm going to have to, even though the price is extraordinary, I'm going to go for the Borison as well. Okay, we have the Mark Levinson and Revel.
It's Revel, I think.
Mark Levinson and Revel
Cora.
versus
Cora and
Akora
Ted.
and Vac.
Ted? Mac.
Vac.
Oh, VAC, yeah, VAC.
Yeah. VAC.
I'll go with Akora and VAC, man.
Any
Akora
particular?
and their
Any
speaker.
you want to go into more detail on that?
Just wow, man. Akora is just killing. Like their second pair of speakers, third pair of speakers,
Fourth.
Fourth. All right,
Because there's
they're
the
pretty
bookshelf,
new in the market.
the two-way floor stander, and then the 2.5-way floor stander. And now this is a 3-way floor stander, I believe.
Man, just look at it. It's like made out of freaking rock. It's like they're 4 speakers, and they're killing it with the sound quality and how they look. Like remember when we listened to those little ones in that big room, and we were like, "What the heck? Where's this bass coming from? This sound stage?" So I have to go with Akora because they're just really good at what they're doing. In fact, man, just look at those. They're like 125,000 each for those amplifiers.
I think it's for the pair. I think it's 100. It's like 130 or 140 for a pair.
I think it's each because I was looking. I think it's each. Yes.
Each? I can't remember. I can't remember.
Me too. So
yeah, you do need a forklift to move these.
100%.
The Revels were so good though. Like this speaker, the Salon 2 is so old at this point. Like it's been out for so long, and it's just like it's such a good speaker even today. Like I've heard a Salon before, but I haven't heard the Salon 2. And people tell me that the Salon 2 is really, really is like the cream of the crop because they replaced the Salon, like the regular Salon with the F series, the BE series, but they didn't replace this one. But this one is I was so impressed. Like it's around 20 grand for that. The Mark Levinson stuff, of course, is really expensive. I think it was like 20 or 30 for the monoblocks. But I was really, really, really impressed with the Revel. I didn't think I was going to be, but I really was. And Akora, of course, like just like Daniel said, I mean, amazing, amazing, amazing sound. But I mean, this is a $500,000 system.
But it has to be best of the show, man. We're going for best of the freaking best.
But think about the price too. Think about it.
I don't care, man. It's VAC. Look at how beautiful that system is.
It was beautiful. I'll give you that.
I'm sorry. I love Revel, but that speaker looks ugly.
The Cora was stunning, like a work of art, 100%.
I don't know. I'll go with a Cora any day of the week. Even if they had the smaller speakers there, they would clap the cheeks, out of the Revel, man.
All right, I'm willing to give it to a Cora.
Perfect.
But it really good on the Revel and Mark Levinson stuff.
Good. You did the right choice here, but oh no.
I'll
go Quintessence, man. I won't talk about it, but Quintessence.
You gonna go for Quintessence? I thought this is a really strong presentation. I haven't heard the MVX 400s on the Alex V. I've heard them on the Alexia V, but I thought a really strong presentation. They had the new Vivaldi Apex, I believe, in this room from DCS. Really good stuff in the Momentum HD preamplifier from D'Agostino as well.
Bro, Dan D'Agostino's like goals. When I have money, that's what I'm buying. Like I don't even care about the other brands. Maybe Boulder
and Dan D'Agostino.
Man, it's just freaking beautiful. Look at that amplifier, bro. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Like, I'm just stealing them and running away with it. And they're small as well. They're pushing Alex V's, so that's cool. Like size to power, pretty cool.
I mean, they are. I think they are like. Well, how much are they?
Yeah.
I think
like
it's
60 grand each.
No, not 60 grand each. I think they're like 40 grand each. I should know this because I know I've said something about them like relatively recently. I'll look it up while we talk about the Estalon room. So the synergistic research room, very controversial room, of course.
We love that room.
It was really good. I will give it to them. It was really good sounding. I really enjoyed my time in there. They played this reel-to-reel cut of oh my god, of Kraftwerk, this real, and I didn't expect reel to reel craft work to impress me. But reel to reel craft work did impress me. It was very, very, very good.
We heard a lot of reel to reel on this Expona, and they're sounding pretty good. I think I'd rather take reel to reel over vinyl.
Really?
Yeah,
Reel
because
to
they don't
reel.
have the cracks and pops and the woofer vibe, like creating air pressure. That's the problem with vinyl. For you to like enjoy it, I think you have to spend a lot of money so you don't have that, like the woofer moving. I
Oh,
don't
you're
like
still
that.
no, even on a $100,000 turntable, you're still gonna get that.
Really? Then I don't
Yeah.
like it. I like my sound really clean and reel to reel. You don't have any of those defects.
Yeah, I was really surprised though. I did not expect, like I said, I did not expect reel to reel craft work to sound really good. It sounded really good. But I am willing to give it to Quintessence in this case with the Alex V and the D'Agostino's.
There goes. And we love Quintessence. They're the best guys ever.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Yeah, you do get some tape hiss. That's true.
Oh, now you put me in the spot here, bud.
What with this
Wilson
matchup or the
Benesh?
tape hiss?
Wilson Benesh or the Violet?
I think I know your choice.
No, you don't. What do you think I'm gonna pick?
You're gonna pick DVLA 100%.
Yeah, because Wilson Benesh is beautiful and all, but they don't produce bass at all. Like
I was
never heard
surprised.
a
I was
Wilson Benesh
surprised that it
speaker.
was kind of bass light, considering they're the isobaric chamber is supposed to be kind of doubling. They have a doubling effect of the woofer size. But I will say it was kind of bass light in this room. Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't want to say Wilson Benesh is bass light, but it wasn't in this room at least for whatever reason. The area made absolutely beautiful. I mean, stunning in the wood color. And this was a room that was like so dark too.
Yeah.
I got some really good pictures of this, so wait for those to come out on Instagram. But really, really, really beautiful. And definitely enjoyed my time in there. This is the room where the guy who I swear to God, I thought he was Vladimir Putin, came up to me in this room. Like this guy like comes up behind me and he's like, excuse me, in this Russian accent. And I turn around and the guy, I swear to God, not like the guy looked like Vladimir Putin, like this old Russian guy. And I turned around and I was like scared for a second. I was like, oh my God. And I was like, oh wait, no, this guy's not Vladimir Putin. But he just had that look, he had the look. He's like, yeah, tell me about you. And I was like, huh? He's like, what are you doing here? Media. And I'm like, oh, okay. And but the DVLA, I think you're gonna go for the DVLA. You really like the DVLA.
For sure, because for the price of the pair of the Wilson Beneshes, you can get like 10 of the the freaking DVLA Phantom One
Probably
Gold.
more,
And you
probably
can, like,
more than that. You can probably get 100 of the DVLA.
yeah, and you can just do a circle of pure bass, and you're gonna die in there because it's too much. And the DVLA guys are super chill, so
yeah,
I
I
DVLA.
like their room. I liked what they were doing. I'll give it to
the
DVLA.
streamer on it, the amplifier on it, they're like really freaking good. It's not like cheap it's not a cheap Bluetooth speaker that most people think they are. No, they're like really high quality streaming.
Yeah,
speakers.
and I like them playing that new Skrillex and Fred again cut.
Yeah,
the
really
killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle.
They're fast.
You hear that?
And the coolest thing about them is that you can like touch them and the speaker is not.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. They show like they're playing like this thing so loud and like touch it, it doesn't vibrate. And you touch the top, and I was like, whoa, like there's no vibration. Like that was pretty impressive.
The Violet, it has to win. I'm sorry, by Wilson Benesh.
All right, we have
that's not even a competition, bro. It's Swim Audio Wimberg.
All right,
Wimberg.
Okay.
I love Klipsch, but that room was too small for the Klipsch.
Yeah,
horn.
I think I 100% agree with that. I think the Klipsch horns were just overwhelming for the room. They were playing them very quietly too, and I think that was also kind of the playing into that idea that if they played it any louder, it would just be a huge echo chamber.
Yeah.
So I 100% agree. Win Audio Wimberg with the.
Shoot! It's like Oba, Loba, Koba. I don't know.
I can't remember the electronics. The
electronics? Isn't it VA?
Vitus Audio? I don't think so.
Really? I thought it was Vitus.
Is it Vitus? I don't think it's Vitus. I didn't think it was Vitus.
Bro, there's so many new brands that we found out at this Expona. At least me. I was just confused. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of new stuff.
I want to look it up because I want to make sure I want to get it right because this was actually it was really good.
It was.
Is it Thales?
Dallas?
Thales.
What the heck?
No, that's the turntable. What is the Oh, it's Karen Acoustics.
Oh, Karen.
It's a Karen, right? I believe. I think that's right. All right, but yeah, I'll give it to Win Audio.
Vimberg.
The Vimbergs. Okay. We have
okay.
Alta Audio with Plinus and Acoustic Signature versus the mutilated Martin Logan with the Concept from Magnapan. Concept dipole woofer tower from Magnapan with the Schit Vidar or Agir, one of those two, and the Galleon TS120.
I'm not gonna comment because on the Magnapan room we got held hostage for like 30 freaking minutes, and I just wanted to leave and see other rooms. Like that's why we didn't go to like Wharfdale, Elec, and some other rooms. I was so pissed because like, oh my gosh, no comment. I'm gonna go with Alta Audio because you
didn't get held hostage.
Yeah, bro, like 40 minutes. No, I didn't sign up for this. It's 5 minutes max.
It was really good sounding.
The bass was
So
was, like,
the
really
Magnapan
good.
room was weird because they have these mutilated Martin Logans, right? Like they took the woofer out of the Martin Logan, and then they had a dipole tower with woofers in it that I think it was 10 total, 10 or 12.
16. It was
16. Okay, 16 woofers. All right. I knew it was a pretty high number. So they had 16 woofers in a dipole in this black tower, and it was to demonstrate that with a dipole woofer array and a electrostatic
It's open baffle too, so
open baffle dipole and electrostatic mid like treble, it like produces an amazing sound, which just sounded really, really, really good. I'll give it that it did sound really good. But like Daniel said, we did get held hostage a little bit. Not held hostage, but I mean, we're in this room for a long time because the presentation for it was really long. I think it was a lot longer than it needed to be.
Yeah. The guy played like 5 songs and I was already falling asleep. I was like, I just need lunch.
Yeah, I thought he was like ragging on classical about like classical puts people to sleep and gets people to leave rooms, but he played a lot of it. So I was kind of confused on that. So I'll give it to Alta, even though I think that honestly this room was better sounding.
And that was the room I got most scared like in a row in my life because every time the bass hit, I got scared. Like,
yeah, because it was good sounding.
Crazy.
It was good.
Crazy.
You sure you don't want to pick this room?
No.
No?
Let's do it. Let's do it for the memes.
For the memes? Okay.
Yeah.
I honestly think this was the better sounding room. So
all right, let's do
it. But I just think the experience could be refined from Magnapan on that.
Yeah.
What's up, Scotty? Scotty Lylander?
I can't see the comments, bro.
Oh, you can't see the comments?
Nope.
I'm seeing the comments. I'll pull out the best ones, although I have been ignoring the chat a little bit, unfortunately.
Dude, this room, I don't know. You're gonna choose Jay because you're like his fanboy.
Whoa. I am not a Jay
freaking
Iyagi
Ray
fanboy.
When he saw Jay, he was like, "Oh my gosh!"
That is not what happened.
YouTuber, can I hug you?
That is not true.
Can I grab your hand?
I am not a Jay Iyagi fanboy, even though I told his girlfriend I was a Jay Iyagi clout chaser. I told her that because Jay was with the guys from Mon Audio, who it's a South Korean company. I will see their speaker a little bit later, but he was talking to them, and we were in the room, and his girlfriend was there, who's also involved with his speakers and all that. and I was talking to her a little bit, and I at the end I was just like, yeah, I'm not really here for Expona. I'm here just to see Jay. And she kind of looked at me like I was a total weirdo and was like, please leave. So
Bro, at least you saw Jay and Thomas.
yeah,
I didn't see Zeos. I
Which-
only went to Chicago to see Z reviews, and I missed his ass. Like, dude is so good at hiding. Dude,
yeah, he was
I'm-
incognito. He had
I'm scared.
like he was posting like his disguises on Instagram like the day after. He'd be like, "Did you see this? Did you see this man at Expona? It was me."
Bro, I'm so sad.
It's so funny.
But I don't know. I going back to like the Yankees room. Those are good, but I don't know if I'd buy those speakers. I don't think they like hit a spot in me. I heard them. They're good, but I moved on.
Okay. I like them. I actually like them a lot. And I mean, for the $5,500 price range and in the Galleon, this was the special edition. It had the upgraded tubes, so I think it was like 4,500, maybe closer to 5,000 with the upgraded tubes. But I was really impressed. Like, I'm not usually a big fan of tubes, but this was, a very strong showing for the tubes and showing for the CSS audio. I thought it was really good, a really good looking speaker. I think Jay put a lot of features in here with CSS. I think it was a really strong showing. I think he was very conscious of the room as well. He had the huge quadratic diffuser that CSS made for this room. I think that really helped them out as well. On the flip side here, we have Piega with the Bat Electronics and the Rose Streamer, and this was really good as well.
Yeah, I'd go with the Piega room because it's like David versus Goliath. Like Piega is just the Goliath. It just has everything on it. Like that room is like what, 300 grand?
No, it's not that expensive because these are the I think Master Line Source 2s, and then it's the Bat 500, probably Rex 3 power amp.
Oh, it's Bat?
Yeah, it's Bat.
It's Piega.
All
Bat
right.
is the best, No
yeah, problem. It was really, really good. I still think Jay's room is honestly very respectable, very good.
For the price, amazing, yeah.
Yeah, for the price, absolutely.
And they're super cool too. Like Jay and Thomas, they're Thomas is the funniest man. Like I'll
give you I was definitely having a crush moment with Thomas.
Oh my
I was definitely like a little like with Thomas because I love Thomas. Like I've been watching Thomas for years. Like before HiFi Turtle was a thing, I was still watching Thomas. I was your Zeos, you and Zeos is me and Thomas. Like I've bought stuff that Thomas has told me to buy. I'm like, yes, Thomas, I will buy it. And now Thomas is sending me the Galleon amp himself. Oh my God, Thomas is the best.
Dude, I've been watching Zeals for like 8 years, like 7 years. It's crazy how long I've watched his content.
And thank you, Scotty, for the $199. I really appreciate that.
Let's go.
Thank you, Scotty.
Which one are you gonna go? I'll go with Piega and Bat because Bat is just my favorite brand. Yeah, I don't know why.
I'll go with Piega. I did really like this room a lot.
It was awesome. We spent a long time in there.
Yeah. And even though we spent a lot of time there, we didn't feel like we were being held hostage.
Yes, I agree.
Oh,
it's Vinny Rossi, man. I love Monitor Audio. Their new speakers are amazing.
Yeah,
but it's like Rockport and Vinny Rossi, man. I'm sorry, but
yeah,
Vinny Rossi's amp is just a work of art.
Yeah, the Vinny Rossi amp. I mean, it's so good. We heard it with the QLN last year, the Brahma with the QLN, and then we heard it with the Rockports. And I'm gonna be honest, Rockport's a brand that I know is very highly regarded. A lot of people like it, but I just never have ever been really blown away by a Rockport speaker for whatever reason. This was the best I've ever heard a Rockport speaker sound. So I think Vinny's put in some magic fairy dust into these speakers. I think it's really a good showing for what his amplifier can do. And like Daniel said, the design on the amplifier is just, and what was even more impressive to me than the design of the amplifier, because there's a lot of really beautiful amplifiers out there. Did you see the remote that Vinny had?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see the remote?
The
remote was ridiculous.
Like Thomas' stereo amp?
What's that?
It was good as Thomas and Stereo's amplifier controller because his controller was like a brick of metal.
Yeah, his controller was good for sure. I mean, his controller reminded me kind of like Audio Research's new like metal controllers. I mean, definitely, you know, very substantial, really well constructed and built.
Big buttons, you know.
Yeah, but
I didn't see it.
oh, you should. I should. And you know what? I'm kicking myself because I didn't take a picture of it. I can probably get one from Vinny. But the remote, unbelievable. Like it looked like if you told me that was the Rolls Royce like stereo remote, I would have believed you. Like no questions asked. I'd
The
be like,
amplifier
that
looks like it too.
I'd be like, that looks like something Rolls Royce would do. It was so luxurious, so good looking. It was unbelievable. I've never seen a remote like that.
Is this amp like 39,000?
Yeah, it's like 40 grand.
Pretty good.
I never seen a remote like that. It was so beautiful. I've not a goal, honestly, for any other hi-fi manufacturer. If you look at your remote and you look at Vinny Rossi's remote and you just like feel ashamed, you should step your remote game up. I'll go with Vinny Rossi.
I agree. Most companies need to step up their remote game.
But the monitor audios were really good.
It's
The new monitor audio. This is the new Platinum series, I believe. Really good.
And the guys were amazing. They're like, oh
yeah.
Wait, was this the room they were like, oh, bass therapy? Let me play some songs with bass for you. Something like that.
I don't think so. No, that was Martin Logan.
Martin Logan. This one, they played some cool songs.
They played some good songs though, for sure. But Vinny had the Infected Mushroom. That was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like the
bass video on that.
Yeah, I like that Infected Mushroom.
Everybody's been playing
Vinny Rossi for sure. Ooh, this is a good matchup. So this is the room we were just talking about. Actually, this is the Martin Logan where they were like bass therapy. Let's play something with some bass, and they played ratchets.
They really blasted, bro. Those speakers are like shaking the whole hotel room.
I'm only looking for ratchets. This was really, I was impressed with these Martin Logans. Like these were like, I mean, these are, the Motion series, which I always felt was like kind of like a why for Martin Logan. Like I get it. You could own a speaker that has the Martin Logan brand on it and not pay $10,000. But it always like stuck out to me as like a why versus a, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. Because it was like,
this oh yeah was, bro.
Because it's like, oh, I want to own a Martin Logan, but I can't afford like the electrostatics. So I guess I just buy a Motion XT. But it's like this new Motion series, like I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I wanted to see it for myself. And I was really, really impressed, like especially for the price points. I think the bookshelf was what, like $1,200, $1,500, something like that.
The towers were $5,000. Yeah,
and the towers, like unbelievable performance for that price point. Really good. And it was just Anthem equipment. It wasn't like, I mean, Anthem's not inexpensive by any stretch of the imagination, but it wasn't like 20, 30 grand equipment.
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, we have the Joseph Audio Pearls with the Nick Doshi amps. I'm telling you, my first like audiophile, like, oh my God moment was honestly with Doshi amps back in 2018. Like way, way, way before the Hi-Fi Turtle days. That was my first Expona.
Dang.
That it was one of the first rooms I walked into. I walked into the Doshi room. I remember it so clearly. The Doshi audio room with the focals, and it blew me away.
I'll go with Joseph Audio on this one because those speakers were like amazing. But the Martin Logans still have a heart in my place because the guys on it were amazing. But Joseph Audio is really good. Those speakers are really freaking good.
Yeah, they are. I mean, I've been really impressed every time I've heard the Pearls. I've heard them with the Doshi amps. I've heard them with Jeff Rowland before as well. Really impressive. So I will. Oh, man, it's really hard. I really like the Martin Logans, but I'll go ahead and give it to the Josephs and the Doshi.
Let's do it.
Okay, Q Acoustics new 5000 series, MSB and Magico.
It's like this is, I don't know. It's just destroying them. It's not
total
even
opposite
comparable.
world.
It's like the Q Acoustics are like okay, they sounded normal, If
Okay.
you're gonna buy it, you're not gonna be, oh, they're bad. No, they're alright. But it's magical, bro. And the carbon fiber finish too. Ooh,
With the
ooh.
MSB.
Yep, carbon fiber.
I mean, it's certainly a better sounding room, but for the price, I mean, this is Q Acoustics like new like entry level line. Like these were really affordable. You know, it wasn't crazy what they were driving with. I thought they still sounded pretty good. Like I know it's Magico, but for that, I'm gonna stand firm. I'm gonna rise up for the budget conscious. And I'm gonna pick Q Acoustics.
All right, I'll go Q Acoustics with you because the Fidelity guys were super cool. They give us a tour and everything. And Q
Okay.
Acoustics has been pretty good.
Okay. Ooh, this is so they couldn't get more different. You couldn't get more different. Actually,
I
Scotty,
didn't like
these are
the
all pictures that
cancel.
I took. These are all pictures that I took at Expona. Unfortunately, some of them got rotated for some reason when I put them into this bracket maker, and I had to downsize the resolution quite a bit because it's that I could only upload 4 pictures otherwise. So I had to downsize the resolution quite a bit. But these are actually all pictures that I took at the event.
I don't know.
So we
I
have
did not like the Canto room, to be honest.
really.
And I
I
thought
thought
the
it was pretty
tucks were
good.
way bigger. The tucks are like super small.
Yeah, they're like relatively small. Yeah.
With this one, I'll go with Rados because they have the crazy Tenere.
Yeah,
Tenere
the
turntable.
Verite turntable
Verite, yes. That thing was
in the
amazing. It was
Burmester
the most
equipment.
beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. After Dan Agustin.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Cantos were very respectable for the price. I think they were good. I think it was cool. Their room setup was very cool. This one for me it's just too drastic.
Yeah, it's Rado.
It's just too drastic.
Yep, Rado 100%. Ooh,
Ooh.
I'll go.
MBL versus the Clarisys with Hagel.
This is hard. I don't know which one to pick. I want to go MBL because their stuff just look at those amplifiers, man. Look at those speakers, how good they go together. Like, it's Hagel too. Like, I love Hagel, bro.
I was really impressed with the Hagel setup.
Me too. Like with the bass drop and like how wide it sounded. Like it sounded like I was there. Like it was so big. The imaging with those. These sounded better with the Hagel amplifiers than with the other amplifiers they had.
Yes, I 100% agree. I
This
liked,
room
but it was also a
this
different
sounded better.
model too. It was a different model on the
I think these are
Clarisys.
smaller. These are smaller than the other room.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they look smaller to be honest.
How much are these? I want to know the price. I want to know the price on these before I say something. 33,000 for the Clarisys versus like 75, 80 for the MBL, and then like another like 200 grand in electronics.
I'm
gonna go with the Clarisys on that.
I'll only go with the Clarisys because it's Hagel. Because if it was a different brand of amplification, I'll go with MBL because that MBL room looked amazing. Like,
Yeah,
if I had
100%.
it,
It's
I'd
always
be excited to
an
go
impressive
home.
room.
Like, and all white. Damn, I normally go for black speakers, but with the MBL room, the white looked amazing. Like, what the heck is that, man?
Okay, what's your call then? What's your call?
Let's go Hagel.
All right, I'm gonna agree. I'll go Clarisys. I think it sounded really, really good, and considering the price difference, I think that this is the winner. Okay, now we're finally Wait, we're missing a picture. Oh no!
What do you mean?
There's a picture I was waiting for to show up, and we didn't see it. And we're back at we're at like eliminations.
Oh,
What the heck? I'm missing a picture. Oh no! Maybe it's in a
true.
buy. Oh well, we'll find. Well, I'll guess we'll find out. I swear it's in here though. Okay, so we have the original Clarisys with the Constellation Shinata versus the Lin Climax.
Look.
Look.
I'll go Lin because we just chose them next round. But yeah, I go Lin and Sonos Faber, man. I think it looks. I don't know,
I'm
man.
I'm
Both
gonna agree. I really like the looks. I really like the cohesiveness of this system. I think it sounded
really
really good.
clean.
I think it did a lot, considering the size of the room and everything. This I think this is a little bit more fun. This is a little bit more of a fun system to me, but I do like this system better.
Me too. Let's go, Sonos Faber and Lynn.
When
Astalon. No questions asked. Sorry, Alta Audio. You're gone.
all right, it's just too. I think it's just too stark. I think you're right. I think the Estalon's a giant here. I got to go with the giant. Okay.
Ooh.
Clips versus Von Schweikert got a buy though. Von Schweikert got a buy. We didn't talk about this one. So this was the real to real. Von Schweikert, Lamp Beats Zor, and Vac.
My
So
thing
we have like
Ben
so we have like a
Schweiker-
$300,000 room versus like a $2,000 pair of Clips 9s.
Yeah. But my problem with Van Schweik whatever, they like always have the crazy rooms, but they never perform as well, as the money they're spending. So I don't know if their speakers or the electronics they're using, but their speakers are not impressive sometimes.
Yeah,
What
it's
do you
hard.
think?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't think I've heard the Von Schweikerts to their full realized potential. But considering again, 300,000 versus 2,000, I'm honestly going to give it to the Klipsch. I think that the Klipsch was
Me
really,
too.
really impressive for the 2,000, with Von Schweikert, considering the $300,000 price tag in this room was just okay. And, again, of course, you're not going to realize the full value and potential of a system like this in a hotel room, but I think the Klipsch did a really nice job for what they are and where they were and everything like that. So I'll give it to them.
Perfect. Yeah, let's do Clutch.
Ooh, Borson versus QLN.
I'll go QLN.
Ooh, really? I still like the Borson in this case.
You're
I think,
fanboy.
and this is their their Z series. So this is a little bit more affordable. Like I think this QLN is like 15 or 16,000, I want to say, and then the Borson's like right there at like 22 or something like that.
That's pretty competitive.
It's
but
pretty. I want to say it's pretty competitive.
I like the looks on the QLN better,
Mm.
but it's like choosing friends against friends.
That's
I love the guys at QLN. I love the guys at Audio Group Denmark. They're always like, "Oh, ask them to play a bass song for you, so you can do videos on it." Both. So like, I don't know. They're super cool. I'll go with Fetch, man. I'll go with Borson this time.
Okay. I'm gonna agree. I think they're both excellent sounding, but I'm gonna go with Borson.
Yeah, let's go Borson. I'm sorry, QLN.
YG.
YG. I'm sorry.
We didn't get to talk about this one either because he kind of got a buy, but it would have anyway. But man, this room was good though. I'm such a big fan of the YG stuff, and not only was this like YG's like cheaper line, the Peak series, but I'm telling you, like I said on Instagram, the bass was so well integrated. The subwoofer, one of the best integrated
The
subwoofers.
subwoofer was not there.
It wasn't there. It was like it was turned off. Like you had to double check the subwoofer was actually on. Like you had to see the woofer movement to believe that the subwoofer was actually on.
Yeah.
Like it was so seamlessly integrated into the room. That setup precision alone, YG, but also it just sounded so good. Ooh, Scott has a pair of Ascents on order. That should be very, very good.
Nice.
YG. Perlison versus Borson M3.
I'm going Borson, man. I like Perlison, how their speakers look, and I know the price difference is huge on these. It's like, what, 20 grand for those towers and 280K? So I'm going to go with Borson because the technology on it again and how they sounded and the invite for us to see the premiere. I'm going Borson, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Borson too. I think that it's still a very good speaker,
For
but
sure.
Borson is just at that pinnacle where it should be for the price. I think it delivers.
For sure. And that's pretty good price compared to the Voice Hike or whatever. I'll take the Borson any day.
Mm. All right.
Oh,
Alex
boy.
V, Dan Diacino, Acora, VAC.
Fetch, man. My brain is like Akura, but like Dan D'Agostino, man. I think, in my opinion, my humble opinion, I
Okay.
think the Akura sounded better than the Alex V's in this scenario.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with Akura, but the Wilson with Dan D'Agostino sounded amazing too. But
Yeah.
Akura win on this.
I honestly think this is one of the best presentations I've seen with Wilson and Dan Diagostino. Like sometimes I don't get the Wilson and Dan Diagostino combination, but sometimes I do. And it just depends on the implementation and setup. And this is one of the times that I did. But it's a hard one because again, like the price difference is pretty stark too. But I think I'm gonna go with the Cora.
Perfect. How much you want to bet that the Borson is gonna win? Because there's nothing like it.
I don't know. We're gonna see. I have a winner in mind too. But you eliminated one of my winners at the beginning too. So we lost one of my top threes in a coin flip. So there's that.
All right, let's
DVLA win audio.
wait a second. Let me tell my family to do less noise real quick because they're like, can you hear them or no?
No, I can't hear anything.
All right, perfect. Then I'll let them talk to the dogs like they're kids. So I'll go Vinberg because I love the VLA, but Vinberg, that room is just amazing. I love their speakers, how they look. The black woofers with the white cabinet. And that color is more expensive.
Yeah.
The white. It's like a special white they do. So I'm going to go with Vinberg.
You're going to go with Vinberg? You surprised me on this one. I thought you were going to go with DVLA.
Nah, man, I'm a fanboy of Vinberg. Like, ever since I looked at the bookshelves at the show,
I thought this was going to be I thought this was going to come down to a coin flip because I thought you were going to say DVLA.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm going to go with Win Audio as well. DVLA is definitely good. I like the DVLA stuff, but man, it can't compare to that.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I'm an audiophile and I go for perfection. So, Vinberg.
Bat and Piega, Mutilated Martin Logan,
Bat and
Magnapan. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, let's go. I'm sorry, but that room was too crazy. If he did a better job, with like just get like a pair of bookshelves,
Ooh.
Cut the hertz at like 60 hertz and then put everything on those subwoofers. That would be cool, but I don't know.
Q Acoustics is good for the money.
But it has to go right now.
It's got to be the Joseph Audios or the Doshis. It's got to be.
Yep, I agree.
Rido and Clarcis.
I want to go. Dang, this is a hard one. I want to go Rido because
really,
of that. Yes.
Okay.
It was different. It's something different and fresh.
I'm gonna disagree. I like the Hagel and Clarcis better.
Coin flip.
All right, you picked the last one, so I'm gonna pick this one.
All right, bet.
Heads.
Oh,
got him again.
All right, I'm not even mad. Like I like Hagel.
Yeah.
Oh. It's Estalon 100%. Like that has to go.
Oh. Lin
Really?
Estalon. The Lin system was so good, and considering, I mean, like
no, but it's like the Estalon system is so much better, and we're going for like best of show. I know the Lin audio is like pretty good, but when it comes to the Borson, the Lin audio is gonna have to go. And then when it's Estalon and freaking Borson, this is where it's gonna be like tight.
All right, I'll give you that. I'll agree with that. All right, we'll go for Estalon.
Perfect.
Good fight, Lin.
Yep, good fight. They're
Pure Audio
good.
Project
They're like
versus
back in America from like such a long time. They said.
Oh, Lin. Yeah, they haven't
like...
they haven't shown a show in America for a very long time. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're pretty. They did pretty well. I'm gonna go Klipsch.
I'll go Klipsch as well.
Yeah, Klipsch is doing pretty well, man. Their
Yeah.
speakers are killer for their price.
Borison and
Man.
Magico.
Magical.
I'm
and
still
tech.
standing strong on Borison here.
Really? All right,
I'm
coin
I'm
flip.
gonna stand strong.
Coin flip.
Coin flip.
I'm gonna.
Oh
go
wait. Okay, wait. You call.
I'm gonna go heads.
Oh,
No!
you lose. Got him.
No, no magic.
YG and
Oh.
Airtie.
I want to give it to Airtie because their speakers were so amazing, man. But I know you love IG and you're gonna go with IG no matter what.
I'm gonna
So
go with
let's do
YG.
Let's do YG.
You're gonna go YG? Okay.
Good fight though. Borison.
Oh
Borison,
man.
100%. No,
Yeah.
Borison.
It's gotta go to Borison.
Yeah, it's not even like
Good.
a fair
Another really great showing from Alta and Figo, but it's gotta be Borison.
for sure. Borison is. I think they're gonna win.
Oh, this is a good fight. Vimberg and then Akora.
Oh,
This is a good fight.
fetch, man. I'm gonna have to go with Akora because of the VAC,
Ooh.
because of the amplification, man.
Ooh,
I
I was
like
gonna go.
Vimberg.
I was gonna go with Win, but I'm willing to go with Akora.
All right, let's do Akora, man, because those VAC amps, they're just magnificent. I don't know, they're just built different.
Oh,
I'm gonna go Vinny Rossi.
I'll go Vinny Rossi as well.
I like Babo. Vinny Rossi. He's the
Yeah,
homie. He's the coolest guy ever.
He's the guy.
Oh, you choose now because I don't know. You know better on this. I'd go with the Hagel, but I don't know.
I was gonna go for Joseph.
Really?
Yeah,
Coin flip.
but I'm willing to go for Clarissa and Hagel.
All right, let's do it. Cause it's like the first time I've ever heard about them.
The $2,000 Klipsch versus the $1.2 million Estelon. Daniel, what do you think?
By my long experience in audio, I'd pick the Estelon, but it's a hard competition. Estelon, man.
Oh, go Estelon.
Good job, Klipsch. You did it again.
Klipsch made it
Good
very
job.
far.
Yup.
That is a salute to Klipsch. All right,
I'm
now
gonna
I'm
do
willing to
YG.
now I'm willing to abandon Borison in favor of YG.
Yeah, me too. YG is just pretty good.
Ooh,
Borison.
the Daniel favorites. Ooh, Borison. Okay,
I'm sorry, Akora. I love you, but Boris.
I'll agree.
You guys don't understand how good Borison sounded. Like, I never heard anything.
Yeah, you had to hear that. Like that. I mean, that put a smile on my face.
If you have $300,000 in your pocket, buy the Borison. You don't even need the Estelon, to be honest. Buy the Borison. That thing is insane.
Listening to that, like, legitimately. We lost him. Will he be back in time for the finale? Oh, there
Why
he is.
are so many people calling me right now, bro? All
right. Vinny Rossi.
Wait up just a second.
All right,
we're back. Ooh, I don't know which one.
I'm going Vinny Rossi.
All right, let's do it. I'm sorry, Hagel, but Vinny Rossi, man, he's too cool. Too cool for school, man. Estelon, bye-bye, YG. Oh, you missed the other room, the other YG room.
I don't know. I swear I uploaded it into this bracket, but for some reason, maybe I don't know what happened. There's two pictures that are missing in the bigger YG room, which was really good, and then the bonus picture. I'll show the bonus picture because it's funny at the end. I'll show the true Expona winner at the end.
That's BS, bro.
I'll show the true Expona winner at the end. All right.
We didn't even see the bomb room.
I know, that was so disappointing. I don't think he was there.
American Physicist USA.
I wanted to see Speaker of Physics USA and see what he had done over the last year, but I don't know if he didn't show up or what happened to him.
Yeah.
But I don't think he was there because the room was closed. Unfortunate.
It's pretty sad, man.
Yeah, I wanted to see it.
Me too.
All right. You're gonna pick for Estelon?
Yeah. Wow. You can't go YG at this level. Only if it was like the high-end YG. They don't understand it, but like it's the cheapest YG.
It's still so good.
But they don't
price point.
For this, like if you put that YG system in the Estelon room,
if you told me if you told me I could never ever listen to this setup and only listen to this setup for the rest of my life, I wouldn't be mad.
Astalon, man.
All right, I'll go with Astalon. Sorry, YG.
Oh, I don't want to do this, bro. This is so hard.
I got it. What's that?
Borison.
Yeah, I got to go for Borison. But
I'm sorry, Vini.
Borison with some Vinny Rossies. Ooh, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
Yeah,
Borison
next year.
Borison and Vinny Rossi next year.
That would be like the perfect combination, to be honest.
And there's your finale. There's your finale. I think. Is this it? Is this the final?
Yeah.
I think this might be the final. Or it might be like one other, but this is probably the actual final. No, there's one more. There's one more after this.
One more?
There's one more after this.
Which one are you gonna pick, Ray? It's like favorites now because both are like top performers. I'm gonna go Borison.
It's gotta be Borison.
Yeah. Man, Borison killed it this year with the M3.
Wait,
what?
Where the hell did these come from?
I know. It's like, all right, let's go.
This bracket did something weird.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go PS Audio.
Me too. I love PS Audio.
Wait, this bracket did something really weird. I just realized we like didn't see like a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
This bracket did something really weird. Like it did one half of the bracket and now it's doing another half. But the other half should have been like the bulk. There should be pretty quick on this side. All right, Bowers and Wilkins or Mon. Mon with
Bowers and Wilkins. I go Bowers and Wilkins.
Really? I'm gonna go with Mon on this one.
Really?
I was honestly pretty underwhelmed with the Bowers room, unfortunately. I thought that I was expecting a lot more from Bowers, and I don't think they really delivered on it.
All right, yeah, that's a good point. I'll go with Mon then. I'll give it to you.
Are we at CAD and Aesthetics versus Luxman and Magico?
Luxman and Magico.
Yeah, Luxman and Magico.
Bro, this video, how long this video is already?
Oh my god, yeah, I know. We're almost at an hour and a half. This side should be faster though. This is a huge bracket. I swear it was less stuff than this.
Dine Audio
for sure. Over Atonement Atoll. Dutch and Tad. Ooh.
This is hard. Both are like really freaking good.
Yeah, both are really,
I'm gonna give
really
it
good.
to Tad.
I'm gonna give it to Tad as well. Even though this is like literally like 5 times the cost of this.
Yeah.
This was really good.
Yeah, and the looks of it, it's just.
But the Dutch and Dutch was really good.
Yep.
Ooh, Bays versus Opera and
Bays.
And I give it to Bays.
Bass was pretty good this year.
Bass was really good this year. I like their larger speakers. Oh yeah, there's the bigger YGs. I knew.
YG. Yeah. I did not like that one room with.
I didn't care for this one that much either. But I did like this, and I usually don't like the tube gear, but the Zesto stuff was really good, and it was good even with the vinyl setup.
Agreed.
T+A versus Dally.
Jeez. I don't know. I'll go T+A.
Because I was going to go for Dally. I'm willing to go for T+A though.
All right, let's do T+A because the Dally was only being pushed by the NAD.
The helium burning massless tweeter thing with the helium tank.
That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
That was the wildest thing I've ever seen. Like just when I thought you couldn't go any crazier audio, that
plasma kind of tweeter, guys. Plasma tweeter.
Yeah, plasma tweeter. That's right. But they're burning the helium. And the Wilson Alexia V with the Audio Research 160M MK2s.
Yeah, that one.
I agree. The Fern and Robbie. This was the Weiss room.
I'm not gonna lie, that room was underwhelming.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, the single driver and everything, I haven't been a huge fan of, but I'll give it to the Rockports.
Rockport I heard the soundtrack Cygnus. From what was the movie in space?
The Interstellar.
Yeah,
the Interstellar soundtrack on this. This sounds so good.
When the organ started playing, I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, damn. That was beautiful.
Focal, and this is Martin, Logan, and Luxman.
Focal,
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my picture that I wanted.
Oh, no.
There's the real Expona winner right there. SVS or a kiss from Giles McCoy.
I'd have to go with SVS.
You're gonna go with SVS, not a kiss from Giles McCoy.
Nah, man, those I can get for free anytime. You know what I mean?
Wow. Wow.
If you know, you know.
Wow. I mean, $500 speaker, Kiss from Giles. It's a hard pick.
You choose,
But
man.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll give you the SPS.
All right.
All right, we got techniques in the diptyque French ribbon speaker with the audio flight equipment.
I'll have to go with techniques on
Really?
this one.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I was
I
gonna
did
go.
not like that one.
You didn't
Wait.
like the diptyque?
I don't know, because there was one of the rooms with the magnet pens that was
This
were
was
not that
this isn't
good.
a Magapan. This
I know,
isn't
but
the,
like they uses the ribbon thing. One of the
that.
ones.
I think I know which one that is, and this is not it. This one is
Oh.
really good.
Then I'm gonna go with that one then.
I would go with the diptyque.
Diptyque. Sounds like dick.
This is the Treehouse audio, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Treehouse audio versus Grimm. I would go with Treehouse audio.
Yeah, me too. Man, look at how many freaking rooms we went through, bro.
Okay,
Like,
see, I told you this side was a lot shorter. So PS audio versus Mon. PS audio.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Magical.
Yeah, Magical and Luxman over the Dino audio.
For sure.
Days versus Tad.
Ted.
This is a tough one, but I'm willing to go with Tad.
Yeah, Ted did pretty well. I liked her. Good man.
YG.
Ooh, YG.
YG.
Ooh, Rockport.
Ooh, I would go Wilson.
Rockport, man.
I would go. I'm going to hold on Wilson. Let's flip a coin.
Yep.
You called it last time, but you lost, so you can go again.
Heads. I'm going to win.
All right.
Rockport, baby. Ooh.
Diptyque.
Diptyque, yeah. PS audio.
Ooh, I would go Magical and Luxman.
I'll go Magical and Lex, man.
All right. YG.
Nah, we're gonna have to flip a coin in here, man.
All right.
Tad acoustics are amazing.
Oh my god.
Let's go. Goodbye, YG. Focal.
Focal.
Yeah. We're such fanboys.
Diptyque.
Diptyque, yeah. SPS is good, but yeah. Magical. I'm sorry, Ted loves, but Magic. Nah, I'm gonna stick with Ted.
I'm gonna go with Tad.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hard one.
Oh. I don't know. Both
were really good.
I'll go Diptyque.
I'm gonna go with Diptyque too. I'm gonna betray Focal and go with Diptyque.
Right,
and it's funny because they're both French. Like this is a French brand too.
Tad, yeah. Oh, there
Morrison.
you go.
It's got to be the Morrisons.
Wait, no, you spoiled it like that. You're gonna have some suspense.
I mean, the real final was in the semis with Esteban and Borison.
All right, let's do Borison.
It's gotta be Borison.
All right, perfect. Borison wins.
There's our winner. Borison M3.
Well deserved, guys.
After everything is said and done, Borison M3.
Yep, amazing room. It was like incredible.
Yeah, I think that was like I said, listening to that room, it put a smile on my face.
Me too.
I don't think there was another room that I listened to at Expona where that kind of reaction was elicited from me.
Me too. And it was so special being with everybody there, and in the unveiling, and in how the speakers sound, and them like telling us about how light the tweeter is. So light, it has no mess. So like it'll go back to its original spot so fast. You listen to everything, like every detail is there.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like we came off of that event. We came home. Like they played the Hedegaard Company song that I'd never heard before, and I came home to my Focal Super 2s, and I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be pretty close. Wasn't close. It wasn't close. Yeah. The treble most especially was like so just ridiculous. Like it's not like a regular hi-hat. He uses like electrical sparks or like something that's like even faster than a hi-hat to decay in order to produce that sound. And it was just the Focals just couldn't produce it. There's just no way. And in my head, like listening to the entire weekend, I got to say, like, I just kept thinking about how crisp and clear that treble was. And I don't think anything came close to it. So it's got to be
Everything on it was perfect.
It's just
Everything on it.
perfect. It was so good. It was unbelievable.
That's what I call like peak, because I don't even think the crazy $1 million pair of speakers from Wilson sound that good, because I don't think their technology is that caught up.
I don't know. You got to see that. Maybe one day we'll see a Wham or an XVX or something like that. But yeah, one day for sure. But all right. Well, that's our bracket. That took a long time. I thought this was going to be like a 40-minute stream. It's like an hour and 40 minutes. So, you know, we put in this extraordinarily hard work for you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe.
For sure.
Support the channel. Follow us on Instagram. Base Therapy, everybody. Base Therapy on Instagram and YouTube. Base Therapy 1214, right?
Yeah. But one day I'll get a lot of followers and you just put Base Therapy, but we're getting on YouTube. But
follow this guy. Follow me. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. It's been a gauntlet. We made it. Expona 2023. Expona 2024.
Let's go. Can't wait for that.
80 more years of Expona.
Dude, imagine. I'll be down.
Expona forever.
For sure, dude. If Expona ever dies, I'm going to be so sad. Like, I'll be really sad. Expona is the best. You guys have to go, like, at least once in your life. Do it.
Yeah. If it's the one audio show you're going to see, it's the one to see.
Yes. It's amazing. I love it. But yeah, thanks for having me, Ray. I appreciate it being here with you.
All right, man. We'll see you later. Thanks everyone again. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good night.
Peace out.